What's up, football fans? Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the hottest, most exciting news from the NFL, especially when it comes to our beloved Dallas Cowboys. Today, I've got a massive update that's shaking the entire football world. Yes, the deal is officially done. Trey Hendrickson is now a Dallas Cowboy, and Jerry Jones himself has stepped up to reveal the real truth behind how this signing could be the game-changing move that pushes Dallas into a whole new stratosphere. So buckle up, because we're about to break down everything you need to know about this monumental moment and what it means for the future of the Cowboys. First off, let's talk about the deal itself. Trey Hendrickson, a player who has been quietly turning heads in the NFL for the past few seasons, is now locked in with the Cowboys on a multi-year contract that reportedly brings him a paycheck north of $20 million per season. This is not a minor signing, it's a statement. The Cowboys organization, led by the always ambitious Jerry Jones, has made it clear that defense, particularly pass rush, is an area they are laser-focused on improving. And why wouldn't they be? The Cowboys have had an explosive offense for years, but their defensive front has often struggled to keep up, especially when it comes to putting consistent pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Hendrickson changes that dynamic completely. The timing of this signing couldn't be more perfect. Coming off a season where the Cowboys showed flashes of brilliance but ultimately fell short on the defensive side of the ball, the addition of Hendrickson sends a clear message: Dallas is all in on building a dominant defense. The ability to sack the quarterback, force hurried throws, and disrupt offensive plays before they develop is priceless in today's NFL, and Jerry Jones understands that better than most. This isn't just about filling a roster spot, it's about transforming the identity of the team. Now, let's get to the most exciting part: Jerry Jones' own words about Trey Hendrickson. At the press conference announcing the deal, Jones didn't just praise Hendrickson casually, he laid it out in no uncertain terms. He called Trey a game-changer and emphasized how his unique skill set would redefine the Cowboys' defense. For anyone who follows Cowboys closely, that's a huge deal. Jerry Jones has seen legends come and go, from DeMarcus Ware to Randy White, and he doesn't throw around terms like game-changer lightly. When he says a player can win championships, you better believe it's because he sees something truly special. Jones highlighted Trey's relentless pursuit of the quarterback and his ability to make plays that disrupt offensive rhythm. He talked about how Hendrickson's presence alone forces offenses to adjust their game plans, often requiring double teams or quick releases that play right into the Cowboys' defensive strategy. Jones also stressed Hendrickson's leadership qualities, mentioning how this guy isn't just talented but brings an infectious energy and work ethic that lifts the entire team. This is the kind of player who leads by example, someone who will help elevate the young stars on the team and push the veterans to new levels. So what exactly makes Trey Hendrickson such a force to be reckoned with? Let me break it down for you. Trey's biggest weapon is his pass rush ability. Over the past few seasons, he's consistently ranked among the league leaders in sacks and pressures, showing a rare combination of speed, power, and technique that allows him to beat offensive tackles one-on-one. But it's not just raw athleticism. Hendrickson has a high football IQ, which means he knows how to read plays, anticipate the snap, and use his moves efficiently to get to the quarterback faster. This is what separates good pass rushers from great ones. And trust me, Hendrickson is in the great category. What makes him even more valuable is his versatility. He can line up on either edge of the defensive line, which gives defensive coordinator Dan Quinn incredible flexibility when designing blitz packages and schemes. Hendrickson's ability to drop into coverage occasionally or shift positions keeps offenses guessing and prevents them from settling into a comfortable rhythm. This unpredictability is exactly what a top-tier defense needs to stay a step ahead of high-powered offenses. Another underrated aspect of Trey Hendrickson's game is his durability and consistency. The NFL grind is brutal, and many players peak and fade quickly. Hendrickson has proven he can not only handle a heavy workload but also maintain a high level of play week after week. His relentless motor and commitment to conditioning mean he's on the field when it matters most, making clutch plays and applying pressure at crucial moments. Leadership is another key piece of the puzzle. Hendrickson isn't just a talented athlete, He's a motivator, a guy who lifts his teammates and creates a culture of toughness and accountability. This type of leadership is priceless in a locker room, especially for a team like the Cowboys that blends veteran talent with exciting young players hungry to make their mark. Now, let's talk about what Hendrickson's arrival means for the Cowboys' defense as a whole. For years, Dallas has had an explosive offense led by Dak Prescott but struggled with consistent defensive pressure. This signing changes the calculus dramatically. Hendrickson's presence on the defensive line means more sacks, more forced errors, and less time for opposing quarterbacks to dissect the secondary. This not only boosts the defense but also helps the offense by giving the ball back faster and in better field position. Think about what this means for other key players on the defense, like Micah Parsons. Parsons is a dynamic linebacker who thrives when he's going one-on-one, using his speed and instincts to make plays. With Hendrickson drawing double teams and occupying blockers, Parsons will have more freedom to roam and wreak havoc. This creates a domino effect that could elevate the entire defense's performance. Hendrickson's impact extends beyond just pass rushing. He's also a stout run defender, able to hold his ground against the run and clog running lanes. This will shore up a Cowboys front seven that has occasionally struggled to stop the run, forcing offenses into predictable passing situations the Cowboys' defense can capitalize on. Strategically, having a player like Hendrickson gives Dan Quinn more options than ever before. The Cowboys can implement more complex blitz packages, disguise coverages, and create confusion for opposing offenses. When you have a disruptive force on the edge who can pressure the QB and also play the run effectively, it elevates the entire defense's versatility and unpredictability. Fans and experts alike are already buzzing about this signing. On social media, Cowboys Nation is lit up with excitement, with fans calling it the missing piece to the puzzle. NFL analysts are hailing it as one of the best offseason moves, pointing out how perfectly Hendrickson fits into the Cowboys' defensive scheme and culture. Even former Cowboys greats have weighed in, praising Hendrickson's relentless motor and leadership qualities, predicting that he'll be a key figure in Dallas's pursuit of a championship. Looking ahead, what does this mean for the upcoming season? Well, if Hendrickson lives up to the hype and all indications suggest he will, the Cowboys' defense will transform from a potential weakness to a formidable strength. Opposing offenses will have to game plan differently, spending more time scheming ways to neutralize Hendrickson, which in turn opens up opportunities for other defenders. This balance between offense and defense could finally push Dallas into true Super Bowl contender territory. This signing also signals the Cowboys' intent to compete at the highest level now, rather than rebuilding slowly over years. Jerry Jones and the front office have made it clear that the window for this team is wide open, and adding Hendrickson to the mix is a huge step towards that goal. So, what do you think? Are you as hyped as I am about Trey Hendrickson joining the Dallas Cowboys? Could this be the defensive game changer Jerry Jones is talking about? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your predictions and opinions. If you enjoyed this in-depth breakdown and want more exclusive Cowboys news and NFL analysis, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest updates. This channel is your go-to spot for everything Cowboys, and we've got a lot more coming your way this season. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, keep riding with me for all the latest and greatest in Cowboys Nation. Until next time, stay passionate and keep believing the best is yet to come for Dallas.